right, DJ. First of all, how'd you find the juice there at the end to be able to close that thing out, man?
I was in my feelings a little bit, and I just decided that we needed to win this game, and that was myself and my team. It was more important than how I felt in the moment.
Why were you in your feelings?
I don't get foul calls. I get fouled a lot, and I'll just keep it there because I don't want to talk bad about refs.
What seeing that shot fall for Michael? I mean, what was that moment like? Obviously for you guys as a team, but also for Michael too.
It was a whole, like, you know, all the wind that left my body, and it all came back in that moment. Crazy.
How important is it to match their physicality? Virginia has such a reputation of being a good physical defense, yet you dominated overtime.
I think we can out-tough anyone in the country if we do everything that we're supposed to do defensively. So it wasn't really much of a surprise to us that we were going to come out and fight.
Were you surprised that they didn't foul going down the end?
No. I think once it gets to a certain point, you know, it gets to that point sometimes.
DJ, what was it like, in the huddle in the last minute? You guys were down 6, I think. What was that like, knowing trying to claw your way back into it?
Only thing I remember hearing, other than coach giving us directions, was everyone saying we're going to win this game. I don't think anyone blinked for a second.
DJ, how old were you in 2007?
7.
That was the last
Or
time.
I turned 7.
That was the last time NC State was in the ACC title.
Yeah, I think they play UNC too, right?
And you play UNC tomorrow. How does it feel to play against a rival for such a big game?
It feels good. They're a team that we haven't been able to get one against this year, but it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and we're going to prepare as much as possible.
You already mentioned that get back.
You'll see.
What's the key for you guys in that overtime?
Just being consistent. Not letting the things that we were going through in the moments get us down. And we had every opportunity to give up and lay down, and our guys fight. That's what we do.
DJ, what did the menace that Middlebrooks gave you guys last week? How did that help you have strength in overtime?
Ben Middlebrooks did his thing, man. He definitely deserves to get him some ice cream after this one. I think after yesterday, you know, the missed dunk at the end and everything like that could have gotten his head, but he came back and he decided that he was going to be ready to play. We love that for him.
Corey pointed out to me that Donovan Mitchell tweeted, big man from NC State is going crazy. You're trending on Twitter.
That's awesome.
What do you think about that?
That's kind of cool, you know? It doesn't happen too much, so, you know, definitely appreciate the respect.
Where are you feeling from an energy standpoint at this point, man?
Hey, look, I don't know if it's adrenaline or what, but I feel great.
What was making it so easy for you guys to score inside? Ben got there early, and then you were able to do it for much of the overtime period.
I think that they didn't really want to foul. I think they wanted to keep the foul count low. They're usually good at that, so they did a good job of that, but we did a good job of going at them for not doing that.
How do you try to stay locked in? You said you were in your feelings a little bit about not getting a call. How do you try to stay, I guess, composed and not get too frustrated that they're hacking you?
To be honest, I always get over myself kind of fast. That overtime definitely gave me a little more time, gave me just enough the time that I needed.
What was the emotional swing like after, setting up the play for DJ Horn? He's not able to get the shot off, and then you guys get that last second heave. How big of an emotional swing was that for you guys?
I think I went from about 10% to right at 100 really fast. It didn't take long after that shot went in for everybody to go back to 100%. We came out.
Take advantage of in the overtime. Just the fact that you got the ball, you 3-point play, but what were you able to take advantage of?
Well, I noticed that when they trap, they're waiting until I get into the middle. So I was just thinking, maybe I should get to the middle faster and get the shot up before, or make a good pass, and that's what we did.
DJ, you're number 1 on trending right now on Twitter. What's that like to see?
Pretty cool. But I won't check any of that out until after tomorrow night's game. All that crazy stuff. They either love you or they hate you. So never get too high, never get too low.
DJ, apologies if you asked. What did you actually see on the play? As it is unfolding in real time, what are you thinking as Michael gets the ball, he's going down the floor, and then when he gets it up?
Oh, honestly, once DJ didn't get it, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I have no answer because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was just out there ready to grab a rebound if we had time.
What's it been like to see his shot? It seems like in the tournament it's been a lot higher arcing than it was during the season. You know, what's it like when you look up and you see it, you know, coming down to the rim?
That man is usually like one of the first people in the gym every single time I go in there, even if it's a weekend. So, I mean, all of our guys are like that, but Mike's the most consistent. I would say him and Casey are probably the most consistent, and that's why he's getting better. He's the one that's there every day putting that work right alongside the ones who are hitting shots right now.
DJ, are there any superstitions that you're going to keep going that you guys have been doing this week that have been working?
I'm going to watch some film, get a massage, and go to bed. That's about it.
No ice cream?
Huh?
No ice cream?
Not for me. That's something for my guys.
What do you feel like are the biggest lessons you've learned from the first 2 times you faced UNC?
Better defense. I think that if we play defense consistently, it'll be a lot harder for them than they think it would be. I think that we let them off a lot with a lot of the actions that they ran. We folded a little, and I think that won't be the case tomorrow.
How do you think this team's holding up and playing these many games that you're playing around now?
And they're doing well. It seems like everyone's still high energy. You would think that today would have been the day that everybody would have been down, but as you see, we came out with that energy, and I think that we're going to carry that into tomorrow.